Good afternoon, everybody. I just showed up over here at the grain combine. Gonna go see. Ooh, it's windy today. You probably can't hear me. Too much wind. So let's cut this out for a sec. Whoop. That got away from me. Well, it's a little windy outside, which is actually a good thing to help dry out our grain a little faster. It's been windy for the past couple days. It's been about in the 90s, low 90s, so hopefully it's made a difference on our moisture for our grain. Today is what? Wednesday, and we tried that on Friday. It was too wet, so hopefully we made a difference. We can actually go, but we're not gonna know until we cut, so I guess let's go find out. Well, I just took the sample over to the elevator. They tested it. They're saying 11.2 for moisture. I was showing like 13.5, so we're gonna try cutting a little bit more, at least one truck, and then we'll probably do another test to make sure, but I think we should be good to cut, hopefully. I don't know if you guys can see this, but that rubber flap that's hanging out here, right there in the wind. Yeah, that's not good. I may have gotten too close to a tree and ripped the boot on the end of the unloading auger. That's just my day. I definitely got too close to the pine tree and ripped the boot off the end. So now we backed it up to the truck to see if I can fix it. Not exactly what I wanted to be doing today. What's this? That's called evidence. Got too close to a tree. That's the inside of an unloading auger, in case you guys have never seen one. Hopefully the sandwich between these two plates will hold us on here, but just watch where you guys are backing up. By you guys, I mean me, because I kind of screwed up. My bad. We backed it up to the truck there and got it put back together. No more backing into trees for me. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna do that anymore. Look at that. It loads a lot better when there's a flap on the end that hasn't been ripped off by a tree. I mean, I don't know who would do that. I mean, that's just silly. We are cutting away now. Moisture is showing, oh, it's pretty full. About 12.5, 12. I've gotten all the way down to 11. Yield's actually doing pretty good. This is your yield, bushel per acre. You're supposed to calibrate it for the for the grain that you're cutting. I haven't done it on this because we are not delivering to the mill, to the elevator. I don't know why I call it mill, just what I'm used to calling it, but to the elevator. So I haven't calibrated it. I'm not really that concerned about it. I'm not going to be turning it in for insurance reasons, so I don't really, just not that worried. Anyways, Phillip's calling, so I gotta go. Okay, I'm back. It's probably a good thing I put down the camera anyways. Have some down grain over there. I'm just coming out of it. Back in the standing for me, but it takes a little more of my attention to cut that down grain. So, anyways, but moisture's doing good. We actually were cutting over there. I don't know if you can really tell, but we were off over there in the distance. And I kept running into a green spot that was a little bigger than what I thought would blend in. Just don't want to end up with any storage problems putting this in our bins with the air coming through. I mean, we can dry it a little bit, but we don't like to put it in there very wet. It just cause storage problems. So I'm cutting over here. We'll keep cutting until I either fill all the trucks tonight or run into more green. But hopefully I just fill the trucks because we need to get this grain cut. I got potato harvest coming up and I don't want to be cutting grain and doing potatoes at the same time. I mean, oh, it's alright, it wouldn't happen, but feels like it. I think we might have to call it a night. I was hoping to cut a lot later in this, but the straw, ooh, there's a down spot. Oh, too late, already got it. The straw still has a little bit of green in it, so it's getting really tough to thrash. Just dragging down the RPMs on the combine. So at this point, instead of just pushing it, trying to get through it, I mean, we do have good weather in the forecast. I don't know. I hate quitting when I can cut grain, but at the same time, if I can wait until the sun comes up, help dry it out again, dry the air a little bit, get rid of the humidity in the air, thrash a little better, cover ground faster, don't waste as much fuel, just better all around. So I think we're gonna finish this pass and then we'll probably call it a night. We're back at it again today. Just got done doing wheel lines and pivots and more wheel lines over there on the spuds. Down a little help today, actually. Skylar hurt his foot this weekend. He finally went to the doctor yesterday to get it checked out and found out that it's broke. So he's in a little walking boot, so he can't help me do wheel lines anymore. So it took me a little while this morning, had a few breaks, but now we're just trying to get this combine cleaned up and get it ready to go. Hopefully the grain has dried out. It isn't quite so tough this morning. We do have a little bit of a wind. You can probably hear it. It'll probably sound like crap to you guys, but so let's get this thing ready to go. Well, we've ran into a bunch more green on that field, so we quit that and we came over here to this little piece. And it's too green too, so we're actually gonna go try another field and see if we can cut it. We're just getting up to a crunch. We got a lot of grain to get cut. We need to get ready for potato harvest. We're only 32 days away from digging. We've got a lot to get done, so we've got to get some grain cut. So we're gonna try to find somewhere that we can cut. As you can tell, I'm not in a grain combine. We just can't find any cuttable grain. We tried to cross the field, across the road, little field, it was too wet. Took the header off, ran down the road a couple miles to another field that we have. Tried cutting it. The moisture on it's the worst out of all of them, actually. So came back to the field that I was originally cutting in, and well, I guess we put the header on and we're gonna just wait. Nothing else I can do. Give it another day, I guess, and try again tomorrow. We're supposed to have 20-30 mile-an-hour winds today. Cross fingers that does something. I mean, at this point, I don't know. I guess we might have to cut grain right up until we dig spuds. Who knows? So since I can't cut grain, I got a loaded truck here. I figured I'd help Stitches out. I mean, Skylar. We call him Stitches now just because he seems to always be getting hurt. I mean, so his new nickname, Stitches. Anyways, I'm going to take this truck over, we'll unload it in the grain bin, bring it over here and park it. Then we'll probably start working on the vine beater, get ready to start killing potatoes. Aren't we, Stitches?
Yeah, we are.
We couldn't find any fields that are ready to cut. Scott and I got all the trucks emptied, so I think we're going to work on getting the vine beater for chopping off potato vines, put on the back of the tractor. We'll have to put the duals on first, but get that on there and make sure it's ready to go. We're going to start killing potatoes next week. So we got the outside duals on and potato spacers, obviously, so that we can go down the spud rows. Let's go get a vine beater now. This drive shaft right here is kind of in the way. We're hooked up, see if it'll lift this heavy beast. Oh yeah. And we gotta lift it too high. So this vine beater is heavy enough that the front end is starting to not come off the ground. When you try to make a sharp turn, it doesn't respond so well. You gotta use the brakes. Help you churn a little bit. She's heavy. We're not churning so well. We need more weight, Scotty. Just a little brake power. Got her. So with the vine beater on, this isn't for steering. This is for steering assist. This is for steering. You want to go left or right? I'm just kidding. You do steer with the steering wheel, but you do once in a while have to touch the brakes as well. So it's a combo deal. So this is the vine beater. And these flails right here would chop off the vines. We got different lengths. Like these ones right here are short for the top of the hill, and then you have long ones like this one. Get the vines down the bottom of the hill. Stitch is gonna attempt to climb in there with his boot. I'm not sure if it'll fit in there, but we'll see. Skylar's in there changing out our flails. Well, the bad flails, the ones that have hit rocks. How we doing, Skylar?
It's tight fit.
Feel like home?
Feel like home. Right where I want to be.
Some of them, when they hit a rock, they either bend over or break off, or they just straighten out and takes the spring out, and then they are too long and they'll actually dig into the ground. While Skylar was finishing up the vine beater, I went out and moved the wheel line since he's out of commission. Horse stitches. Broke his foot. Anyways, I'm gonna head home since I'm not cutting grain, go see the family while I can. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys next time. Sorry, I'm trying to get a ladder out, trying to do two things at once here. Whew. Anyways,